So today's book review is How to Wake Up by Tony Bernhard. So there it is right there, How to Wake Up. This isn't a book about how to wake up in the morning. It's a book about how to become enlightened. So if you're interested in becoming enlightened, then read this book. You'll be enlightened and your life will be perfect. If you are really interested in becoming enlightened, or you've always been curious about Buddhism and what it teaches, then this is a good book to start your spiritual journey. If you've ever gone into spirituality or looked into the deeper meaning of life, what it all means, and you've gone the Buddhist path, then this really is a good place to start, and it's very well written. It took me about 2 hours to read. It's about 213 pages. Really easy. There's nothing that bothered me about this book, except she talks about this viral infection that she has and that she'll never get rid of, and she doesn't say what it is. So I was hoping at some point she would say what it is, but and also whenever they put their picture in, that's what she looks like. Sometimes it just ruins it for me, but try to look at the content of the book. Don't judge her too harshly what she looks like. But pretty good book. Talks about, I'll just go through, this was written in 2013, so it's pretty recent. Cultivating Wisdom is part 1. Cultivating Mindfulness, and cultivating an open heart, kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. I think that's a word that she made up. So, and then in the end it says onward down the path. So, if you go into any Buddhist teachings or Zen or anything like that, they always talk about a path. So, this one goes into that too. She talks about change. It's a big thing that they talk about in Buddhism. Self as ever-shifting flow. Can't get satisfied. Don't want. Has to do with desires. Suffering, dissatisfaction. 5 habits of the mind that are obstacles to waking up. That's part 1. This is, very important. Pretty much the basic teachings of Buddhism. Life is suffering. If you want to attain enlightenment, is to get rid of all desires. But it's not as simple as that. So if you want to start somewhere, this book's a great place to start. I definitely would recommend this, even for people that aren't interested in Buddhism, that have different religions. This is just great to help with the stress in your life. So if you have things in your life that are stressful and you want a little bit of help with this, or even if you have sad things in your life, this will help you a little bit. So How to Wake Up. I think it's going to be backwards when you see it, but that's what it looks like. So yeah, definitely recommend it. As far as speed reading, it's pretty good. In the middle, I think it slows down a little bit, but overall, not bad. If you want to look for some great recordings for Buddhism or for spiritual teachers in general, Alan Watts, he's one of my favorites. And Gangaji, I think she's a little bit more direct, and she'll be able to get you to enlightenment quicker. Alan Watts, he's been dead for quite some time, so he's an older, generation style type. Still very good though, because, well, what he does is he just talks and talks and talks, and sometimes like he'll have a little thing in there that'll start make you think. Gangaji, she's more direct, so she just keeps kind of firing right at you until you become enlightened. Um, so yeah, Gangaji, she's still alive, so I'm planning on going to see her sometime. I think it would be cool. So there starts to rain, so that's the end of the video.